What went into delicious old-time bean dishes? Time for the nuisance of soaking. Time for long, slow cooking. But now comes sensational new Uncle Ben's quick cooking beans. Navy beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. For old-time beans in 1/3 the time, and no bothersome soaking. Yes, they fix in just 1/3 the time. For bubbly boiled beans, rich bean soups, zesty chili dishes, delicious baked beans, colorful bean salads. All your old-time bean favorites. Uncle Ben's quick cooking beans have that real home-cooked bean flavor, and they're rich in important protein nourishment. So don't let time stand in your way. Get Uncle Ben's new quick cooking beans, navy beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. For old-time beans in 1/3 the time and no bothersome soaking.
Who's the world's best cook? All of a sudden, it's you. Making all sorts of perfect rice dishes, such as wild rice, curried rice, and Spanish rice. Easy as boiling water. Your secret? 1, 2, 3 new Uncle Ben's rice mixes that make perfect rice dishes. Easy as boiling water. Yes, you boil water and add Uncle Ben's rice mix. Both envelopes. So easy to make perfect rice dishes because of Uncle Ben's exclusive flavor nugget. Inside, the very essence of exciting herbs and spices and rich flavors that make Uncle Ben's rice dishes perfect. Watch the flavor nugget release all those fabulous flavors at just the right moment. Result? You serve perfect rice dishes. Easy as boiling water. Try all 3. Uncle Ben's new long grain and wild rice mix, curried rice mix, and Spanish rice mix. All with exclusive flavor nuggets.
This Polaroid Land camera beeps to tell you when your picture's developed. This one doesn't beep, it buzzes. This one beeps and boops. The boop is the electronic flash. This one doesn't buzz, beep, or boop, but it gives you big color pictures, and it's under $30. This one doesn't make a noise either, but you get big black and white pictures for under $25. And if that's too much, black and white pictures for under $20. You'll remember all this for Christmas, won't you? Oh, you gorgeous little devils.
Does my anti-perspirant keep me dry? Yeah. Today it's drip dry.
Then fire yours and hire ours. Right Guard anti-perspirant. Get the drying agent that really helps keep you dry. Right Guard.
Next Sunday, a breathtaking motion picture filmed especially for the ABC Sunday night movie. This is Earth. Earth 2. The last to rob a dying planet.
Irregularity. Were you born that way, or is your system different? Some people think normal means daily regularity, but doctors say normal is what's normal for you. That's why Ex-Lax doesn't try to prevent irregularity. It just helps you toward your normal regularity, the way your system is. However, age has changed it. Try chocolate at Ex-Lax, or now unflavored pills.
American Tourister's very light, soft luggage is so beautiful, you look good holding on to it. But hold on to it, because the very light isn't just beautiful. The very light is very light.
Ever notice how impressed people are by a new carpet?
But I guess I know what I know. And then, my dear, let's be in the recovery room. And oopsie. Oopsie.
Ever notice how gently they walk?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't you know that?
Darling.
Ever notice how careful they are? Good thing this carpet is made of Acrylan. And if you're lucky, you might even be able to see it. See? Doesn't look man-made, yet it's pure Acrylan acrylic pile. It's got all the bounce you can want. And it's easy to keep clean.
Marseille, c'est tellement gauche.
A carpet of Acrylan would be a great place to put your next party. Between us, it can take a little drink once in a while without the fibers soaking it all up. Look for carpets with the big red A.
Oopsie.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
You look so beautiful. I do hope I made enough.
She's been cooking for 3 days.
I want chocolate.
Somebody bring in the boiled potatoes and the sweet potatoes.
What, no mashed potatoes?
And don't forget the mashed potatoes. Take in the mince pie, the pumpkin pie.
Well, she's done it again.
Here, Donald. Now don't stick your kazoo in the succotash.
Grandma put a little meat on those bones.
Who's joining us for dinner? King Kong?
I'm glad you have your mother's eyes. Not your father's chin.
Daddy, I don't think I'm hungry.
You're hungry. You're hungry.
There's a lot more in the kitchen. Can you help me? You take in the carrots and peas. And George, you bring in the first turkey.
Some days, love is measured by the amount of food you eat. So eat up. And remember, Alka Seltzer helps relieve that stuffy feeling from too much stuffing.
To grandmother's house we go.
There's plenty more in the kitchen.
Soft hands and hard nails. No lotion can give you both. Only gloves can help. Playtex Gloves. They're fully lined to keep your hands safe from water that's too hot, detergent that's too strong, rough cleansers. Wear them for all your housework, to protect nails as well as hands. Playtex Gloves for soft hands and hard nails. They're flexible, too.
Once upon a time, there was a very slow hare and a very fast tortoise. One day, the tortoise challenged the hare to a race.
I challenge you to a race.
The hare accepted.
I accept.
The tortoise got so far ahead, he decided to take a nap. But suddenly something woke him up. Now the tortoise knew he needed sneakers to make him go very fast. Not just any sneakers, but Keds. So, naturally, he won the race. The mayor of the city presented him with a wonderful starter's whistle.
I present you with a wonderful starter's whistle.
Is that what I got for winning the race?
No, that's what you get for buying the Keds.
The moral being, when you buy a pair of Keds, you get a wonderful starter's whistle free.
What do you want most from coffee? What do you want most from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills. What do you want most? What do you want from coffee? What do you want most from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills? What do you want most from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills Brothers Coffee. What do you want most from coffee? What do you want most from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills. What do you want most? What do you want from coffee? What do you want most from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills. What do you want from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills Brothers Coffee. What do you want from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills Brothers Coffee. What do you want from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills Brothers Coffee. What do you want from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills Brothers Coffee. What do you want most from coffee? What do you want most from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills. What do you want most? What do you want from coffee? What do you want most from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills. What do you want from coffee? That's what you get most from Hills Brothers Coffee.
Every morning, American Airlines gets ready for the same passenger. This is a man without a home. Dallas this week, San Francisco next. The professional traveler. 3 days with the family, 3 days in Cleveland. He's a stranger to the other passengers, and yet he's made the day a little nicer for all of them. We built American Airlines with the problems of men like this in mind. They buy a lot of tickets. It's worth whatever it takes to make their trips easier. Because of him, this little girl's reservations were put on a computer to make sure her seat will be her seat. And this woman will get a salt-free diet. And this couple will be able to take their vacation, even though they lost their tickets. Who is this man? You wouldn't know him, but we do. We built a whole airline for him. Ask any travel agent about American Airlines. You'll love it.
This is the Sky Club section of an American Airlines Astrojet. The fare is the same low coach fare you pay anywhere, but the Sky Club service is strictly American. We take your baggage at the curb, put your reservations on a computer with your choice of special menus. A movie in color every 5 rows. You can see it now on selected transcontinental flights. Dinners you once got only in first class. Vacation packages, where to stay and what to spend. Games for the children, even a special Sky Club hostess to answer your questions at the airport. Just look for the white scarf. Your family will get it all in the American Sky Club. Ask any travel agent about American's family discounts. As we said, the fares are strictly coach, but Sky Club service is strictly American. You'll love it.
Jet 60 via Chicago and Denver would be about the best. How do you feel?
Real good.
For every American Airlines flight, a special computer, programmed for winds and temperatures, gives the captain a choice of routes to work from, instead of the one he'd plot if he did all the work himself.
Way, there's possible turbulence in the Omaha area.
What about J6 over Memphis?
Clear all the way. 4 minutes longer, though. 1,800 more pounds of burn, but no turbulence.
Let's make it a smooth one. J6 over Memphis.
This computer was an American idea. We built American for the professional traveler who expects every flight to be soft as silk. You'll love it.
Excuse me, I have to talk to somebody. What is it with young people these days? You spend half your life raising your children. You wash for them, iron for them, cook for them. And who is it that takes care of them when they're sick? Not their father. A father isn't their mother. All a mother has is her family. You watch them grow up, get married, have babies of their own, and what happens? They move away and become missing persons. I mean, a mother worries. How do I know they're all right? Now, look, I don't mean to complain, mind you, but how often do they come for a visit? Here you can fly anywhere for next to nothing these days. But my children can't make it. I'd even send them the tickets. Is this the way it is with young people today? If I'm wrong, tell me.
Visit your mother on American Airlines.
American Airlines, flight number 3, now ready to board at gate 10.
Mr. Roger Steckler, 1 roast beef on rye. Mr. and Mrs. Malcolm Gray, rental car at airport. Miss Ann Gibbons, 1 salt-free diet. Mr. Eugene Judd, travel agent on tour. Miss Marsha Bell, destination San Francisco, returning from Los Angeles. Miss Margot Kresnik, 1 salad bowl. Mr. Joseph Gregoracek, first standby to board. Mrs. Bertha Carter,
Who can remember all this? Nobody. So American Airlines put in the biggest business computer in the world, just to make sure your reservations are your reservations. We built American with a professional traveler in mind. He doesn't fly with people who make mistakes. Why should you? After all, you don't have to be a professional traveler to fly like one. All you have to do is take the same airline. American Airlines. You'll love it.
Clear to start all engines. Starting sequence. 2, 1, 3, 4. Ready to start number 2. Starting 2. Starting 1. Starting 3. Starting 4.
These engines are fan jets, 30% more power than regular jets. Fan jets are the only jets American Airlines flies. We haven't flown an ordinary jet in 5 years. We built American for professional travelers who want the fastest takeoff they can get. And you'll love it. During the day, American Airlines Astrojets go all over the country, from one ocean to the other. During the night, American Airlines mechanics go all over the Astrojets. Nice thing to know if you're flying tomorrow. Astrocolor. American Airlines' new color movie system uses 14 separate screens throughout the plane, so you are never more than 5 rows from the picture. Every Astrocolor screen has its own built-in projector, and the picture itself is so bright we even leave the cabin lights on. You can read, or work, or do whatever you like. American was the first airline to seat everyone within 5 rows of a movie. And yet we wouldn't dream of turning out the lights to make you watch it. If you have a good book, don't let us bother you. Astrocolor, only on American Airlines.
Do you love a warm sun, a swaying palm, a rolling surf? Then you should be aware of this. American Airlines, a traditional favorite of businessmen for its efficiency and know-how, now carries that tradition one step further. Pleasure. To the good life. If the sun shines there, chances are American flies there. Aruba, St. Thomas, St. Croix, Puerto Rico, Mexico City, Acapulco, California, Hawaii, Fiji, New Zealand, Australia. Americans' choices are endless. So call a travel agent. A great vacation starts with a great airline. And now you can fly American from the Caribbean to the South Pacific, to the good life. Maybe I'll see you on the plane. Chet Huntley for American Airlines.
Well, Helen, you want to know how a jet works? Well, you married the right boy. Those engines out there, I'll bet there aren't 5 passengers on the plane who know those are JT3D turbofans. Fan jets, if you don't know the terminology. Tell you how to recognize these jobs. See that big collar on the front? Cowling's what the flyboys call it. Well, that's where the fan is. You extend the forward compressor blades to take in extra air. Bypass principle. The extra air bypasses the burner chamber. I'll tell you something most people don't know. Most people think jets get their power just by how fast the exhaust comes out. Well, I happen to know you get still more power by the bypass. Fans put all this extra air in the exhaust. Just remember that mass is energy, and you have the nut of it.
You have my comb.
Every jet American Airlines flies is a fan jet. 30% more power than ordinary jets. Who cares how it works?